teach us when we get to heaven.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he's in heaven, because if people like Frankie don't go to heaven, then everything we
have
do
no
is
hope. Yep.
Then everything we do is a waste of time.
Yep, we have no hope.
No. Because he is truly an example of what the
Not a bad night to get the family out on a walk.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful area to walk. Look at that sunset over
It's
there.
gorgeous. Yeah,
And
I miss Frankie.
You'll see that on the Sunset Dinner Cruise. The Sunset Dinner Cruise pulls back into dock in about 30 to 40 minutes. And it goes, I think it goes down the Spokane River for about an hour and then turns around and comes back. It doesn't go quite as far as the Amway House. That's about an hour and a half down the river.
And Kimberly, if we go on that dinner cruise, do me a favor. Not a word to Rachel unless you want to see her kill me. I'm not playing. She's got a jealousy problem. She really does.
She needs to get over it. Does she need me to be harsh in telling her to get over it?
I don't know. I've tried being harsh and have gotten nowhere.
I mean, she's a nice person when she's stable, but sometimes you need to put your foot down. I'm sorry that
if I had put my foot down
last time.
Oh well. If I had put my foot down, we would have gotten killed. My only focus was driving safely and getting home.
Out because I would have kicked her out of the van.
Well, I didn't see that as a workable solution either. Although you're right. You're probably right about that. I know what your belief is. You give me attitude, you find another ride.
It looks like that one must be out. One up there in the front row.
Ooh, a Buick.
192 cents. So if you want to send me in with if you have it on your card, I can just stop
I don't have it on my card.
I'm going to go in and pay the cash and then. Okay, so this one goes off. Okay. Alright. So we're parking brake is set. Yeah, I took an extra second there and briefly taught my scan tool the transmission on this.
Cool.
So, but I'll probably do it again when I have more time, and I'll have to learn where the equivalent of overdrive is on this. So,
yep.
Hopefully we'll have a little bit of change coming back, but with us down to
half. I don't know. We'll see. Either way,
I appreciate the help.
Oh, I know you do.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. And that's after I bought myself some clothes I needed. What do you think, Kimberly?
That's pretty neat.
I had to get myself some clothes. What I was wearing wasn't working.
I think soon I'm going to have to put a new gas cap on there because even though I crank it 3 times when I close it, it feels loose when I go to take it off. When it should.
What I wish I could do is get body work done on the minivan. I want my bumper fixed.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, I'll be right back here, buddy.
Sounds good. You'll love it going down to the water tomorrow. He's been wanting to swim like crazy, and I don't blame him.
If we end up doing it, you never know.
I will end up doing it. If you want to stay home, that's up to you.
I'm just saying it. If he actually follows through, we don't really know.
Well, yeah. I do miss our Hyundai. I wish we could have kept it, but it just wasn't working out, and I hate that. And the sad thing is I couldn't keep the tape player out of it because that tape player was amazing. Good stereo. But anyhow, we'll get into something decent. You know me. You think I'm going to quit until we have a decent vehicle to go with our minivan? Not a chance. But Rhonda did not need to keep it as long as she did. Rhonda and that van have been to Rosalind's boyfriend's place. I mean, I can't believe it,
Where does that weirdo live?
They live north of Sandpoint. If Rosalind's not with your parents, she's with her boyfriend. And they live north. I'm not supposed to tell you where, but I don't exactly know. It's in the Bayview area, I think.